Okay, so we've made it out to the farm. It's a 106-hectare farm. First year of production. This right here is maize, but they're not your typical maize. This will not be milled into flour. This is seed maize. A seed producing company, contracted with Sam and Malla for them to produce a very specific type of seed under certain conditions. And then this will be processed and then sold as seed. They are processing.
You have to pull all the seeds off of all of that? Yeah. All of that? How long did that take?
16 years. No, but so what happens is because they have done this for a long time.
Yeah.
So off in the distance is the goat houses. Much more of the maize, and on the other side is rice. Lots of activity happening. They've got one house, and then like a quadruplex over here for the guys to stay in. And now we're going to start walking a nice little long journey through the farm to see how the production is doing. We'll catch up to them, or catch up to you in just a minute. So this is one of their quote-unquote processing plants, where they've got a whole bunch of people in just to pick the seeds, and then they'll bag it up, and then the seed company will purchase from them. Alright, so Joanne wants a... You're gonna scare them off there.
Hey!
Yep, chickens and babies.
Very fun.
Here's another big pile of seed maize in front of the warehouse. You see all of them there. Bags.
So, more seed maize.
And then as we walk down, another great big pile of rice. And the rice is still being harvested. They're not quite half done with the rice harvest.
This is rice?
Yes.
Like, how deep does it go? It's quite deep.
There may be some people buried down there.
As well.
You never know.
Hopefully a snake doesn't come out and get me.
Look out!
Yeah.
So now we're in the warehouse.
That's a lot.
And you can see that they've been a little busy. Yes, they have. We haven't got a full count yet of all the rice, but it's a few bags, to say the least. Gotta love it. You came out here to take this farm on. Did you imagine within a few short months there's going to be all this?
Not a chance, but we had hope. We knew that we can achieve it at some point, but at this,
It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
yeah, it is.
How many bags, off the top of your head, how many bags are inside the warehouse?
Inside the warehouse, for rice or just for inside, could be talking of 200 plus.
200 plus?
Yeah.
Just inside?
Yeah, or even more.
Mm-hmm.
Just for rice.
And then outside here is
Outside,
another...
over 300, over 300, if we can put the bag in the bag.
That's a pretty good harvest there, my man. Yeah. Oof. Sam is talking to the workers. He's got to do some logistics and some pay. We're just going to walk down here just a little bit, get a little bit more flavor of the... we might get out to the rice paddies. If we do, of course, we'll film it. But they're a little bit of a trek away. This property runs all the way out to Lake Malawi. So they're in the process of throwing some pipes and some pumps out at the lake to just draw water all the way up here. There's currently 4 boreholes on the property that they're like artesian wells. So the water just runs 24 hours a day. And they did a test. They put a pipe in, and all on its own it goes up a minimum of 4 feet because they only had a 4-foot pump or 4-foot pipe. So it's got a lot of pressure, probably a lot of heads. So they're going to be able to get this entire property, all 106 hectares, under irrigation. They're still determining what crops, what is the best mixing of crops. This cycle was rice, maize, beans, ground nuts, and then there's cows, goats, mango trees, so forth and so on. We're discussing things like macadamia, some greenhouses for tomatoes, going more acreage for rice. Sky's the limit, so I guess it's one of those things where stay tuned for the next couple of years to see where it goes. Now, he's also in talk with the next door neighbor that is 800 hectares at 2.2. That's what, 1900, 16, 17, 18, 1900 acres. That the owner is in South Africa and has been having a difficult time with people managing it. In fact, it's not being managed at all. It's very disappointing. It's got a lot of equipment. So he and Sam are under the talks for Sam to take over the management and in essence combine it with this property to get it all under development, get it all under irrigation, and go with one of the super mega farm programs for production and export. So that's another one where you can stay tuned. So right now I'm going to head back to the group. Then we'll see where we go from there. So it looks like we're going to take a little drive out to the rice paddies. So I'll let this thing record for a little while as we take a jaunt after they get the tractor unstuck. They know what they're doing. I swear that they do. All right, here we go. Yes, it should use the, she needs to know her negotiating power.
I think I get paid by the bag, by the pound.
By the lash. We had an escape, a couple of brand new babies. Let's see if we can't. Uh-oh, and they're off. Oh, wait. There we go. See if our herder can get them back. They're going home one way or the other, either as veal or alive. Okay, we turned off. We're heading out towards the lake right now, out towards the rice paddies. Eventually, this entire area will be under some sort of cultivation. We've got to get the irrigation up and running. This is an area that they've brought in an excavator to start working, knocking down ant hills, breaking soil. This is all just getting preparation to run irrigation ditches, irrigation pipes, just basic irrigation infrastructure. Well, now we're on a walkabout, heading out to the rice paddies. We could only go so far in the truck. Here's one of the boreholes that's not technically working because there's no working infrastructure to it, but you can see how the water is just coming out of the ground.
You're gonna get your feet wet, David.
I'm gonna get my nice white shoes.
You should. There's boots in the car they put in.
So we're at the beginning of the rice paddies. That mound over there. See if I can zoom in. Oops. That's when they were using one of the machines. So that's all rice there that has yet to be brought in. Try not to fall in a water hole with my shoes.
Okay, well, what do you know?
What do we got?
We got rice.
Okay.
I guess it kind of looks like.
I'm going to spin around here.
And then how do they get these off?
They smash them or they take a stick
Mm-hmm.
and they just hit it and then it just falls off.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one that is not harvested.
Oh, that's growing.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So this all right here, that's rice.
Okay, that's not what I thought it was going to look like. I don't know.
Is this a dry patty or a kind of a semi-wet patty?
Semi-dry.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is where they were doing the threshing, and then after collect, so these are the residues that they couldn't collect, and those are the straw. So everything, most of the work was happening right here.
Okay, here's another, watch my step, but this is more rice here. Oh, the way out to the horizon. is rice.
Oh wow, all that's rice growing?
And then they get the opportunity to harvest it. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Once it's in these piles, then what?
And then it's threshed.
They scoop it up and do it right out here.
They thresh it out here and put it in bags.
Right out here?
Oh. Then they put it in that, see, they're putting a bag in that tractor.
Okay, yeah.
Right there, let's see when you zoom in. Oop, wrong way.
The birds must like this place.
See, so they put in the bag of rice in there. Then when they get it loaded up, then they'll take it back to the warehouse.
Okay.
And then they'll do another round.
Do they have to dump it out to dry it?
Yes. Okay. More rice. Rice, 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 rice. Everywhere you look, there's rice. Here he comes with more rice. To the tractor to head back to add to the billion piles of rice. Rice.
Yeah, this was done in February. So March, April, May.
That's
this
like
is
4 months.
4 months.
Yeah, okay.
We're already harvesting. So if this, because we delayed this one by maybe 2 or 3 weeks, because we're waiting for the guys to come and tell us how to do it.
Okay.
When these guys saw that they were late, they just said, let's go plant.
Well, our trip here is just about done, right at sunset. We're just going to take a quick peek at another patty and some more maize, but I thought you might like to see a classic Malawi and sunset. It's gorgeous here, wish y'all could see it. Signing off for now. Memories from the map. It's your window into it. Ah.
So here we just have